que manden bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana. Ya la plata no cabe.
Playing baseball au natural tonight. No roof despite the light rain. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Striding in is Gabriel Moreno. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah.
7-10.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2-2.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here's another 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Fouled away. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Career line against Greinke. He's gone just 2 for 13. Moreno stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Slider laid off for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. McKenna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, Kevin Biggio is certainly a guy they expect to turn things around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 count and the pitch.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled off. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Moreno ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
And now here is Alex McKenna. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. They'll come in here at 259, still without a home run and 14 driven in. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And the runner is in from second. This will kick up against the wall now. Now 2 runs are scored. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there. As it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros' first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Moreno finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 3, the Jays 0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Rowdy Tellez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Bo Bichette is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Greinke's ready. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tucker is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-1 to him now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Again, a 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next center fielder, Alex.
And now in the box, Alex McKenna flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Maldonado is off of first with 2 away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Palacios. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Jonathan Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Grounded weakly to the left. Bregman has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
So next to hit is Gabriel Moreno. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Robbie Ray makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Yordan Alvarez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Palacios is there, and he has it for the first out.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that's taken for strike one. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. A ball and a strike now. Bregman, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. First base.
あっちゃー。あんなカレンダーあるんですね。びっくりしました。あれをカレンダー化するとこがすごいですね。さすが海外ですな。はじめしゃがんでるだけなんかな思ったらほんまにやってるとこなんですね、あれ。すごいカレンダーですな。
Two down, runners at first and second. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going.
Yeah, you can tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
アフターマスってなんすか。
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to the right. First, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the
期待のゲームにそんなあるんですか。アフターマス知らないですね、それ。いつ出るんすか、それ。どういうジャンルなんですか、それ。海外ゲームですか、それ。
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And it's fouled away.
ああ、まだ見て。
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
そうなんですか。ってことはドンパチ系ですか。
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Here's Randall Grichuk, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
今でもスイッチでやってはるんですかね。ああ、セブンデイズですか。よっしゃ、いただきました。
It's up and out of here into the archways. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
今のなし。いや、打っとかんとね。
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
3つ見つかった。
Fouled off.
まあ、なんやかんやね、いろんなん出ますからね。と、あのカーブがまたよう曲がるんですよね。誘いのカーブが。ああ。
McKenna is there, 2 gone. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
よーし。
Down into left center for a base hit.
三遊間ガラ空きでしたね。
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this
海外でも発売されてるサバイビングアフターマス。
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes.
海外は何でも早いですからね。っていうか日本で出すのが後になってるだけやと思うんですけど。
Open to send him packing, pitch on its way.
ああ。
Tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. One scores
海外からしたらそれが普通なんでしょうけど、日本からしたらいつも先出てんなってイメージですよ。
And the Blue Jays won. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. He offers it and hits it in the air to left. In there, a base hit.
あ、やばい。
He'll get it into second.
ああ、それてる。
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself in. So he's got to feel pretty good.
なんやかんや行かれて
Don't
ます
take
よ。
anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. Batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. One home run and with just the lone RBI. That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. Up next, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Alex McKenna. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team is just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, gonna leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Now time is called as both guys in the
販売だけやってんすかね。海外のセガなんすか、それは。変えますか。早いけど変えた方がええかもしれないですね。
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
日本でも出るんですか、それ。来月末に日本で発売ってえらい近いですね。年明けに出るんですね。
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
There's a swing and a miss. Oh my goodness. He loses the shillelagh on that one.
偉いとこ行きまし
Might
た。
have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate.
力入りすぎ
You
てん
know
ちゃい
his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
Here comes the 1-2.
うおっ
Right
と。
side, but it's well foul.
アマゾンでおすすめに出てきたから、野空さんが言ってたらそれかな。また別やった。
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning.
危なかった。
Astros forced to settle for only the one run.
ただのアフターマスってゲームで、今のところ見て、また別なんですね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
なんか噂でプレステプラス PS ナウと統合するらしいですよ。で、なんかプレステ1から5までプレイできるようにするとか言ってるみたいですよ。ほんまかどうかあれですけど、ゲームパスに対抗するあれらしいですけど。
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And no swing apparently, ball one.
PS ナウもね、2とか1はできないですからね。3と4だけですもんね。うわぁ、取り寄った。やりますな。大事件や大事故のその後って意味らしい。
As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
まあ入ってる人もおるみたいですけど、それほど流行ってなさそうですけどね。まあでもソニー的にはやっぱなんかせんとゲームパスでだいぶやられてますからね。
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate now is
プレステプラスじゃもう一つこう物足りない感じですよね。
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
まあ年間5000ちょいですけど、あちゃまあなんとかしようとしてるみたいですけど、ゲームパスもね加入者増えまくってますからね。あれ発売日からいきなりできるのがでかいですね。今おまけにね、クラウドゲーミングもスタートしてるから、スマホもできるし、iPad もできるし。若干まあね、画質は落ちますけど、まあダウンロードなしで速攻できますからね。
fouls this one in the air out to
コン
left.
トローラーがあれば
Davis
全
has it
然
played
OK ですよ。
perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen
まあ
now
それ
as
も
there
ある
are
と
the
思いま
final
すけど、
numbers for their starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him
な
out
あ
there
で
in
も
this one,
ゲ
man.
ーム
He
パ
just
スは
couldn't
す
get
ご
the
いですね。
ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you
結構
disappointed
も
your
う
team.
急
You
に
went
入っ
out
た
there
りする
and
やつあ
laid
る
an
から。
egg.
Now the first pitch. Jose Altuve is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point.
ああ、まあそれもあるかもしれないですね。
This will wind up being a foul ball. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-2 now. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
あれも見事にこけましたね。不具合だらけで。アプリでやるとは言ってますけど。まあでもだいぶもうね、ドンパチ離れもしてますよ。まあそれもありますよね。意外とでも、今まで買ってた人が買わんくなってるんですよ。なんか、それ以外のもやりたいやつがあるから、まあいつでもええやんみたいな。それだけいろいろあるってことでしょうね。
So he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something.
ドンパチもね、チーターが多いから。
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Full baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gabriel Moreno. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all
とはあれですよね。FF14 がすごいです。2500万人いったらしいですね。まあ、いろいろ出てるは出てますけど。そんだけ分散してるんちゃいますか。さっきもログインしよう思ったら、フリートライアルの人はちょっと待ってもらわな無理ですって言われましたわ。世界最大になってますからね、今ね。昨日からね、アーリーアクセス始まってますけど、サーバーがもうえらいことになってますからね。あまりの多さでも入られへんって。渦増しがそれはわからんですけど。まあ今回のね、追加コンテンツが 相当なボリュームですからね。あれすごいみたいですよ。有給取ってやり込むぐらいプレイヤー多いですからね。あれ、アーリーアクセス買っても入られんかった意味がないんですよね。入れる人は入ってるみたいですけど。ワールドによったらもうあまりにも人が多すぎて制限かかってるみたいですからね。
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another zero as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
まあ、机にも相当儲かってるでしょ、あれで。
So next to bat will be Rendell Gritchick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
アマさんもなんかやってるみたいですけど。まあ14も1回こけてますけどね、あれね。あれで1回こけて、もう1回作り直して大ヒットしてますからね。何出しても滑るんやから。あちゃー。FF16 も順調に開発進んでるみたいですからね。来年出るかもしれないですね。
Another 0-2 from Greinke.
ああいう似たようなのも結構あるみたいですよね。まあ客の取り合いですけど。わからんけど、あーちゃ入っとった。まああれも吉田さんが関わってるやつやから良さそうですけどね。でも未だに5がね、こんな状態やから、買いたいけど買われん人よりですもんね、まだ。抽選応募しても当たらんときほんま当たらんすからね。イブオンラインってあれも結構流行ってんちゃうんすか、あれ。名前は聞きますけど。
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
イブオンラインですか。なんかたまたま名前が一緒なんですけど。
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
たまになんかニュースで名前は見るんですけど。うわお。それよりやっぱイブゴーストエネミーズでしたっけ。あれは楽しみですね。もう予約始まってますけどね、あれ。4月21日出ますよ。まあ種類がちゃいますもんね。
Into the box now, Alex McKenna swung on
やばい。
well out to deep left field.
と
Davis is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Over to first, and that retires the side. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 4-1.
まあ、オンライン系はもう FF14 でいいですわ、もう。あれのトライアルをちまちまやりながら慣れていって、まあ、いずれは製品版でしょうね。
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
ああ、やばい。あとはメジャーも出るし、グランツーも出るし、なんやかんや出ますからね。
Rowdy Tellez the next at bat. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. We're in the 7th
う
now.
わ、えらいもうスタミナなくなってますね。ああ、取られた。もうそろそろ捉えれそうですけど。あ、帰る。
And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Stanek comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Number 45, Ryan Stanek. Bo Bichette will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 outside. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
ああ、最悪や。キャッ
Maldonado
チャーフラ
over
イ
to
っ
his
て。
left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound, he's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Josh.
So now to the plate, Josh Palacios. Now another one hit deep to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 3.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Anthony Kay gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 47, Anthony Kay.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1.
また連続で左ですな。
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lined hard to center field. Palacios is there now, and he has it.
ああ、ジュンポーズさん、こんばんは。起きてはりましたか。肉猫さんはもしかしたら寝たかもしれないです。仮眠タイムに入ってるかもしれない。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
いやー、さっき FF やろうとしたら入れなかったです。アーリーアクセス組優先になってましたね。今朝救急車で運ばれちゃいました。ゴルフの前ですか。なんかのあれですか。救急車で運ばれるって相当あれですやん。
Here comes the 1-0, and he misses low with it. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And a sinker is over that time. He's back to 2-1. Fouled off.
救急車もね、乗ったことはあるんですけど、自分が運ばれることはないですね、今んとこ。
Slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him back.
もう来上がれなくて。結局何が原因やったんですか、それ。
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a swinging strike on the sinker.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now. We'll get the ball in play. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That smokes right into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly.
落ちてましたか、肉ですか。ヘルニア。そうやったんですか。でも相当いい激痛らしいですよね。
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. He has to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off.
あっちゃー、もうね、仮眠タイム入ったんか思いましたわ。ちょうど1時やったからね。
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field.
けど伸びがない。
McKenna will get there and he puts it away.
救急車乗るとあれでしょう。いろいろ検査とかするんですけど、意外とあれ保険証とかいるんですよね。
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He doubled his last time
through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in a
かかりつけの病院はどこやとかなんか、
So he certainly capitalized on it.
薬の手帳持ってますかとかなんか。
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count.
相当あれもね、動けんくなるらしいですよね。
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game
嫁
he's
と
gone down on
娘
strikes.
以外は
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was
病
taking
院
the
通い
field
なの
practice,
で、あ、
but at
そう
least
なんで
his
す
guys
ね。
are ahead.
Standing in now.
うちのだから親も何回か運ばれとって、
Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike
初
one.
め乗った時
He's
よう
0 for 2
わからん
in the
かったん
ballgame
です
so
けど、
far.
何回か乗ってたらこれがいるんやなとか分かってきて、もう準備はできてましたけど。
And that misses 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
ああ、でも普段はあれですかね、歯医者行くぐらいですかね。
Fouled away.
歯医者とたまに眼科に行くぐらいで。
The 2-2.
保険証ありゃ十
Doesn't
分や
get the zone. Count
意
full
外
now.
とね、薬手帳ありますかって言われるんですよ。
He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around
ま
with.
あ飲んでなかったら全然ね、いいんですけど。
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
かかりつけの病院どこですかとかなんかね、
But they hang on to a 1-run
なん
lead,
ていう病院
4-3.
ですかとか。
Pedro Baez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to
わ
close
し
the
言われ
door.
るけど、そんなめんどくさいもんいらんで終わり。あっち
Set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
チェンジ、スライダー、ストレート。
He's set, here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
しかも入院するとね、結構取られるんですよね、あれ。
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2
うわ、
pitch.
際ど。
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take
着
right
替
there.
えと
That
かを
fastball
ね、準備せなあかんから、あれが大変ですよね。
back to the bench.
ああ、入ってる。
Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first
ブ
down.
ルジョワジーがするもんね。ブルジョワジー
You want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at
際どいとこ投げますな。
We'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
ああ、そうなんです
Rowdy
ね。
Tellez. Swing and a liner.
おーしゃおしゃ、抜けた抜けた
That's
抜け
into
た。
the outfield for a one-out base hit.
貧乏人は家で死ぬのだ。あちゃ。
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a
あ
changeup here.
あ、変えよう
Strike
かな、
one.
これは。
Career numbers against Baez, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
セミエンさんで。
Marcus Semien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the
まあ、
line.
何かとね、入院とかすると、金がかかりますからね。やれ、大部屋だったらね、金かからないんですけど、個室になると結構取られるからね。
A 1 pitch on its way. And this
お
will
っしゃ。
ricochet off of him
あ、
on the
思いっきり
mound.
当たった。
No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And now
思い
they'll
っきり
hustle
当た
out
り
there
ま
and
したね。
attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this
これ
game.
は
And
痛
from
そ
all
う。
indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue.
スライダーチェンジ。
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a
ああ、
hitter to
入
be
院
really
なんて
aggressive.
したら、
With two guys already
う
on,
ちの
pretty
ご
good shot
飯
he's
誰
gonna
が
get a
作る
challenge pitch right here.
超金持ちの入るとこ。
And it's fouled away.
大部屋もあれね、6人部屋とか4人部屋とかいろいろあるんですけど、逆に見舞いに行くとき結構大変
He's
なんですよ
falling
ね。
behind now, 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was
個
hoping
室
for
入ったら
way
ほん
more
ま
than
に
this.
高いですからね。まあ、個室の種類にもよるんですけど、
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Sharply
よ
hit
っしゃ、
ball
抜け
back
た。
up the middle. And that's
け
through
ど
into
足
center
が
field,
遅
base
い、
hit.
足が遅い。
Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think
病
it's
院の
probably
都
pretty
合
close
や。
by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher.
まれになんかの大部屋が埋まってるか個室入ってくださいとか言って。まあ、その時は金はいらないんです
Plate
けど
now,
ね。
Josh Palacios. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
1週間、2週間止まるだけでめっちゃ取られますからね。
Not close
ま
with
あ、
the
気は
off-speed
楽は
pitch
楽
taken
です
for
け
a
ど、
ball.
その分金取られるっていう。
Good job to let it go by though as a hitter.
病院の都合やから個室入ってください言うて。
Fouled off.
じゃあ、タダで入らせてもらいますね。で、大部屋が空き次第移ってもらいますとか言って。
Oh, it's on the
あ
ground
ー、
to
最悪
second,
の
getting
ダブル
it
プレー
double
や。
play. To second
あっ
for
ちゃ
running.
ー。
Back to first, it's a double play. As they
点取れるか
scramble
思ったらあかんかったです
and
な。
go ahead runs in scoring position here, and just like that, this one is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke wins his
個
third of the
室でも
season.
なんかめっ
Robbie
ちゃ
Ray couldn't escape
設
the
備の
fourth
整
inning
ったと
as
こ
he slapped with
め
the
っちゃ
loss.
高いです
Pedro
ね、あれね。
Baez earns the save out of the
最
bullpen,
高。
his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
1点取れる。 負けて、借金がまた8になりましたね。なかなかこのね、上に上がれないですね。もう最下位争いしてますからね。なんとかこうオリオールズを下ろしたいんですけどね。ここもえらい団子状態ですね。ロイヤルスイートの個室やと、専属の看護婦は、まあ、莫大な金かかりますからね。その分サービスもいいですよね。1日だけでめっちゃ高いですからね、あれ。どんだけ金かかんねんっていう。国会議員とかが入りそうですよね。しょ。さあ、終わりますか。なんか食べましょうかね。腹減ってきましたね。うちの姉貴のとこやと、駅前のホテルのオーナーとかが入るらしい。議員さん体調不良で雲がくれ。よっぽどの金がないと入れないですよね。さあ、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では。